Hey everybody out there, this is Kris Nicholson. Today was an easy day actually, and accomplish a lot more as I go along, just doing stuff. That's one thing I like to do, is I like to, if I can't do it all today, I like to do just little at a time with this piano project. And so, now I want to show you what I just did today. There it is. This over here, I installed the lid. That's a temporary lid prop right there, but I did install the lid, and I was working with the lid last night. Probably, let's see, what time did I stop? I stopped like around 9 o'clock last night, and I got a lot accomplished. I was working with the lid and the hinges. The hinges were kind of hectic a little bit, but those are the hinges right there. I think those are going to be the permanent hinges. I was going to make them temporary, but I think those are going to be permanent, because I like the way that they're hidden. They're not too stuck out like the regular piano hinges. But yeah, it is right now looking like a concert grand piano, everybody, which is very good. So this is just a skeleton of what it looks like. You're not going to believe it, but I have to buy the veneers and dress it. Once I dress the piano with the veneers, it's going to look totally different. And it's going to look 10 times way better than what it looks like now. And that means that I have to, when I do the veneers, I am going to have to, how do you say it? I have to do a lot of thinking about it, number one. Number two, spend a lot of money on the veneers. And number three, build another piano. Because when you put the veneers on top, it's like building another piano. This keyboard right over here, this is actually a real grand piano keyboard. I'm using it to align the fall board and the top bar right over here. And this gives me more space. It gives me more space for the electronics, so I know exactly what I'm doing with the electronics. But yeah, it's pretty neat the way how it is. And I tell you this, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of money. And this is my this is kind of like my Christmas present to myself right there. But a lot of people, they don't realize, they said, oh, did you just start doing this? No, I have been making piano since I was a kid, out of cardboard. Since I was probably 5 years old, out of cardboard. And so from cardboard to wood, this is my first fully wooden piano. Hey Kirk, how you doing? This is my first fully wooden piano. It's just gorgeous. So when I put the veneers, this is what's going to happen. The inside rim, well, the soundboard is going to have one kind of veneer. It's going to be like probably like a maple mahogany kind of veneer, which is going to be very good. Plus, the veneers are going to be showing diagonally. Now, this is going to be just like a real soundboard. On top of that, it's going to be a floating soundboard. So the soundboard is not going to be attached to anything except for the front right over here. So I have to shave all this down, and it's going to be a floating soundboard. So it's not attached to anything. No screws, no nothing. Well, there's going to be screws for on top right here. That's it, just to secure it. But after that, the rest of the whole soundboard is going to be floating. I got to figure out where to put the bass boosters on the bottom. There's going to be speakers. There's going to be like one speaker here, one speaker there, one speaker here, and one speaker over here. So it's going to be 4 speakers over here. The inside rim, the soundboard tucks underneath the inside rim. So what I did, I hope you can see it right over here. And that was a hard job doing it by myself. But this is the outside rim, which is actually 3 layers, and this is 2 layers for the inside rim. And the reason I put the inside rim on top, usually on a regular grand piano you put it on the bottom, but I put it on top and I made a groove around the whole piano. The reason I put the inside rim there is so I could just slip the soundboard in and it could be free floating. So it'll be free floating, and there is adhesive like a foam that's in between the powdering throughout the whole thing. Now the inside rim is going to be dressed up, everybody. So right now it's just bare. This is all bare bone right here. This is a mosquito, as you can see. The inside rim is going to have a very exotic veneer inside of it that's just going to line it up. And the rest of the piano is going to be, I'm thinking, part black, part mahogany. You know, at different spots and everything like that. Like, say for instance, the lid could be black on the inside, or this lid could be mahogany on the inside, and the other side could be black. And if this is going to be mahogany, then the ribs will be black. The side of the rim right over here is going to be a different kind of finish and veneer. Over here it's going to be a black base, but probably mahogany squares throughout the lining, like throughout squares throughout the whole piano. This piano is going to have LED lights. So yes, you're going to have LED lights on this piano. The piano engine is going to be a Roland RG7, which is my other digital piano. So it is going to have the state-of-the-art system that's inside of it. On top of that, it's also going to have a player system, everybody. So when I walk away from the keys are going to actually be moving up and down and up and down and up and down. So that's one thing. So I'm already taking the electronics out of my other digital grand piano, which is smaller, and I'm putting it into this big beauty right here. So there's going to be lights inside the lining of the whole piano. There's going to be lights. There's going to be a channel that goes from inside, because they're all going to be connected. There's going to be lights. You see this area right over here? Now I didn't do this. I did this on purpose, because there's going to be lights going to be all throughout the bottom base of the whole piano right there. And there's going to be lights that's going to be hidden underneath the piano. So that's going to be really, really cool. And the lights are going to be controlled. They're going to be motion censored with sound. It's going to be very, very nice. Now, if I do the outside finish, I'm just trying to see, because a couple blocks down this way, a couple blocks down that way, there's a car refinisher. So I'm trying to get a really nice, good car high gloss finish for this piano. And you won't believe it, everybody. I'm going to tell you this. I got offers to do more pianos. People are contacting me to build them a piano for their keyboards. Because you know what? I could take any keyboard, a Casio keyboard, Roland, Korg, Williams, Yamaha, and I can make it into this. Or smaller, or whatever you want. I can make a piano look like the Baroque area, like a harpsichord style case, like a Rococo style. The legs are going to be different, so we're going to have to work with the legs on that. The legs will probably already be pre-made, and then we can just work with that. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm doing this on my carport. Very little tools, very little music, and there's wood all around. And I tell you this, I love what I do. This is my way of grieving, basically. You know, thinking about my parents at Christmas time. So this is my way. Instead of crying about it, why don't I just be creative and do that? And mosquitoes are biting me, everybody. Mosquitoes, so much mosquitoes. Look at this. Tons of mosquitoes around here. You can see them flying. Tons of mosquitoes. They are biting me. But I saved the pieces of wood. And I don't throw them away. And you can see there's wood all over here. Now, right over here, this is going to be the top part of that piano that goes all the way around, like the beveled edge. So I got those there too. Once I sand them in and fill them in, it's going to be really, really good. The pieces that I'm not using, then I throw away. So I keep this out here for a while until I say, okay, I don't need any more, I can throw it away. Or if I need a bigger piece, I just go to Lowe's. I don't buy my wood at Home Depot, everybody. I buy my wood at Lowe's, and also I buy it at Constantine Wood Supply. So this keyboard, I don't know if I'm actually gonna be using it, because I think I'm just gonna use the regular rolling keyboard just to be easier with the electronics. With this, I'm gonna have to do more work and retrofit of how it is, but it would be nice. And the fall board, I have to work with that just a little bit more. But that's my plan, everybody. So the lid already flaps, which is very nice. And I can close it up, I can do whatever. I have to make the music desk. That's it, everybody. So I just wanted to show you, this is the work, this is the progress that I did. And click like, subscribe, follow me on everything. If you want one of these pianos made, what you could do is you can contact me on Facebook, and we could talk about the plans and everything. And it takes a while to get these pianos specially made. You know, before I used to make them out of cardboard, lickety split, you got a piano. But no, it takes a while. So this is gonna take me probably 3 or 4 more months just to get it in order as a piano. And as I said, it could be any digital piano, 88 key, it could be a 61, 76, or 88 key. But with keyboards, you have to, this is the main requirement. The keyboard keys have to be boxed just like a regular piano. They cannot have the keyboard keys that have the synthesizer kind of action that's underneath it, that there's a spacing underneath it. That's not going to look right. So they have to have actual keyboard keys like this. And you know, some keyboards are compatible for doing this, and some keyboards are not compatible. But that's it, everybody. How did I do? Do you like it? Do you like it? It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of paying off. I'm doing this project in memory of my mother, Kris Nicholson, because I'm naming a piano after her. And you know, as I said, instead of grieving and crying all day, I just want to be creative and build something for her, you know, in her memory that I'm going to keep forever. Plus, if I play out with it, I don't need to tune it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Click like, subscribe. Follow me on everything. Bye-bye.